Chloe, what's happened to your leg?
I had a little accident yesterday. The doctor told me to rest more, and I guess it should be fine.
But why do you look so worried?
The hospital has scheduled a remote follow-up appointment for me. I am concerned that my condition will worsen if I don't get timely treatment.
Oh, yeah. Our healthcare system has been overloaded for many years. It is not uncommon for people to wait for years for some non-emergency cases. Recently, I read a book about policy studies in Hong Kong by our Hong Kong Foundation. I learned that a number of solutions have been put forward to relieve the burden on the healthcare system. These solutions include strategic purchasing, enhancing primary care like DHC, and promoting more private-public partnerships like elderly voucher programs.
And during lessons, we also learned that the government has been encouraging the sharing of electronic health records, the strengthening of the public healthcare safety net, and the introduction of healthcare financing and…
Wait. Give me a few moments to digest all the information. So, what are the strengths and limitations of these suggested solutions? How can they relieve the burden of public hospitals, which is the most effective one? I'm really confused.
Oh, I know! We may make use of a problem-solving map to organize the information which we have read, conduct our analysis using the map, and then draw conclusions accordingly.
You are so smart! A problem-solving map allows us to study a problem in a more systematic way.
Right, we first have to clearly define the problem, outline the reasons for the problem as far as possible. This will help us in our subsequent analysis. In our case, the problem is the overloaded healthcare system due to the two reasons shown. This is then followed by the suggestions. The pros and cons of each solution will be explored. Finally, there is a suggestion column where we put down the most preferred option after our analysis as well as the justification.
I see. A problem-solving map is really handy as it gives structure to what I'm reading.
By the way, I read some newspaper articles about the housing problem in Hong Kong the other day. Do you know how long it takes for Hong Kong people to be assigned a public rental housing unit?
10 years?
No, it's 30 years. Turning primitive land into spade-ready sites for the construction of housing takes up at least half of that time.
I still don't quite get it. Why does it have to take so long?
Don't worry, let me show you the process map which I constructed while reading the book. As you can see, the development plan takes 4 to 6 years to complete, in which different departments are engaged. Following that, these 3 stages will take another 4 years. Then a further 5 years is needed for site formation.
I see. I now understand how complicated the situation is. It involves many government departments and the entire process is governed by all sorts of rules and regulations, making it basically impossible for the government to respond to public demand in a timely manner. Chloe, your process map is really useful. It arranges the events in sequence and highlights essential information such as their durations, relevant stakeholders, and governing rules and regulations of every single event. Right. It is an effective tool for organizing complex information and it allows us a clearer picture of the current status.
What's more, we can use it to identify bottlenecks or unnecessary steps involved in the process. We may then be able to come up with suggestions as to how this situation can be improved by streamlining.
Apart from process maps, timeline is another handy tool.
Oh, right. Timelines are commonly used in subjects like history and CS. I am working on a project about the development of China and Hong Kong. It seems a good idea to present my work using timelines.
Indeed. Let's see what a timeline looks like.
It helps organize events accordingly to their chronological order. We can grasp a complete overview of important events in both China and Hong Kong. At the same time, it is not difficult to see that Hong Kong is getting increasingly involved in China's social, economic, and environmental development when putting the two timelines together.
That's right. An example is the Greater Bay Area, an integrated economic area that further deepens the cooperation between Guangdong, Hong Kong, and Macau.
Oh, it's getting late now. I need to go home to complete my project. See ya!
See ya!